I love the Lord of the Rings, so a very generous person who might be in the room right now bought this for me, and I had to build it because I wanted to show it off. So, quick lore drop. This is the Corsairs of Umbar, who live to the southeast of Gondor, and they're bad because they're all pointy, as you can see, which is I guess code for being evil. But the good guys, we've got Aragorn over here, Gimli and Legolas, and some ghost people have taken over the ship, and they show up at the port south of Minas Tirith, and they ambush the whole army of orcs there with a bunch of dead people. So the set itself took me like 3 hours to build on Wednesday. If anyone was watching the stream, I did. Some of the cool things I liked about it were, and this I didn't realize what it was for until the very end, but there's this little promontory on the front of on the bow of the ship. Has this little chain hanging off it, and the whole time I'm building the ship, I'm like, gee, what the hell is this chain for? It didn't seem to make any sense. And then the last thing you do is when you attach these sails, you take a little wrench piece, stick it to the other end of the chain, and it holds the, what is that called on a ship? Kind of, yeah. It's kind of it holds the sail, but it functions as like a spar kind of. And then we've got this one.
Was it off the chain?
It was. So what else about this ship? One of the cool things I found early in building it is that we've got these two little axes. They look like axes, but they're actually the anchor. And there's a wheel in front that lets you lower the anchor. There are these two little ballistae on the side of the ship, which in the book it said you could actually shoot them like the X-Wing sets, but they just kind of pop out. I'm not gonna take out Tiffany right now. There's a little treasure chest which just has 2 maps in it on deck. With all these really cool, they have these stickers that I guess they're planks of wood with like nails or something in them. They're just like strewn across the deck. What else was really cool? Oh, the back here, I've got this little modular piece. If I don't kill Aragorn, I'm taking it off. Has Peter Jackson, actually, hiding inside. Here, let me turn it around the other way. Apparently they kept a prisoner when they took over the ship, and they kept Peter Jackson. And if you've seen the extended edition of The Return of the King, Peter Jackson's walking the deck of one of the pirate ships, eating a loaf of bread, and he has a loaf of bread in his hand, along with his little rat friend.
Pull that out because the loaf of bread is comically large.
Well, I chained him to the ship, but that is indeed Peter Jackson. He's gonna take a nap in there.
Yeah, the loaf of bread is the size of anything.
All right. What else did I like about this? Yes, the rat's was in the prison. Did you see that one? Oh, now we're going to take it a nap too. He's right there. If you can see him.
A little mini map.
Yep, a little mini solid form mouse. It also, this set also came with a couple other minifigs. These 2 orcs with an axe and a sword. And they also came with this catapult. And then the rest of the things you see are my other Lord of the Rings sets that I just felt like bringing along. Got Bilbo and Gollum finding the ring, Frodo and Gandalf before Bilbo's birthday party, a stray Gollum with the ring, and then I've got the Blackgate Aragorn in his red and blue royal attire. And then these are from the LEGO Dimensions game, Legolas and Gimli, who, when they're at home, ride my LEGO Creator Kit dinosaur sets. Because what else would they do? And, that's kind of it.
How challenging was it to build?
Not very. The hardest part was every time I tried to push a brick, any brick or plate on, the ship would rock, because it doesn't have a hull really. It just kind of has like a main deck, as you can see. So every time I'd push something like on the sides here, it'd lean. Several times these little bladed like promontory, or I don't know what they're for. Maybe they're for holding the lines when you're at dock, would break off. These shields are very precariously held by like one stud in places.
And not going over carrying it into the house.
That's really, difficult, no, but a little fragile.
How about the parts?
Interesting parts.
Oh yeah, what would happen if we pieced it?
Oh gosh, well,
Giant loaf of bread.
a loaf of bread would be a favorite. Really, I mean, I love minifigs, so like Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli, but all three of them come with this set, and you know they're like three of the more popular characters, so pretty cool. You got these undead, like I think if we had a black light, these guys glow in the dark, so they're pretty cool for that. For those who want glow in the dark, like Halloween parts or whatever. And then that's really it, other than like maybe the orc sword, as far as interesting parts. But then again, it's pretty vanilla, other than like the ship hull maybe. But I liked it. I like putting it together.
Looks awesome. I love those sails.
So is this a must-have for aficionados of Lord of the Rings?
I mean, I think all the sets, which is one of the things I'm very sad about, is I got into Lego after those sets kind of became like, you know, little unicorns. Like, this is actually the first one I got. My then girlfriend bought that for me when we were in college. And the rest have just kind of been lucky finds, mostly because of some crazy purple person who's lurking around somewhere. My next build is the Battle of Helm's Deep, so that'll be on Twitch eventually.
What's your Twitch channel?
My Twitch channel is twitch.tv/TheDraconic Author, all one word.
Okay.
But, yep.
So this was the set.
This was the
What was
Pirate
the set?
Ambush from the Lord of the Rings set. I don't remember the set number.
Okay. Awesome.
But it is on the website. We have a website. It's on there.
ConnLUG.org.
ConnLUG.org. Thank you very much.